Hi, it's Tracy from Our Cabin on Wheels, and I'm going to show you how we set up our Safari Condo Alto 2414 camper. Hope you like it. Okay, these are some felt pockets that I found on Amazon, and also some suction cups that I found on Amazon. These are good for, books or reading material, sticks, glasses, anything you want handy when you're sitting here at the dinette. Okay, I found this key ring holder and shelf on Amazon. This is an old plastic placemat that we had, and I put it behind there so that when we were traveling it wouldn't scratch up the wall there. Now we use a lot of suction cups because we don't want to drill into the sides of the camper. So this little suction cup hook was from IKEA. This is the wall next to the dinette, and we've attached these organized Obi Get Wet organizers, and they are attached with VHB tape, which is really heavy-duty sticky tape, and they won't damage the interior of the camper. I have another video just about the organized Obi pouches, so I'll put a link for you to see that. So this is the storage area above the three-way refrigerator. It's our place where we put our coffee making supplies, extra paper towels, napkins, etc. And if you look in the back there, you can see our Ninja Foodie toaster oven. Maybe I'll just take stuff out so you can see it. All right, here's our Ninja Foodie and our big cutting board. It just fits in there, so it's a good spot. And there's no oven in this camper, so this is our oven, our toaster, and air fryer, and it works great. When we picked up our camper, the Air Excel remote was already attached, but the Truma was not, so we attached that with some two-sided tape. And this rack is standard in all of them. So the Safari Condo Alto 2414 comes with a dry bath, and that's the reason we chose this model. The mirror comes standard. Mirror on both sides. Hello. Alright, so we have used two hooks from IKEA that are suction cup, and the towels also came from IKEA, color coded so that we don't get them mixed up. Mine is on the left, Vic's is on the right. We purchased these baskets that fit perfectly actually in that channel from Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm not sure if you can get those anymore since they declared bankruptcy, but they're really great for your toothbrush and storing your soap for travel so it doesn't fall off. So we keep the garbage can in the bathroom. That little one is from IKEA, and it fits a nice little grocery bag liner. I've rigged it with suction cups and elastic cords so it doesn't move around, but we can easily take it out if necessary. I've used the same elastic and suction cup system to keep the extra toilet paper from falling down, and that's a good spot for storage. In the camper, we're always trying to keep things clean and tidy, so I have a broom and a mop that are attached with command strips holders in the bathroom as well. They're out of the way, and it works pretty good. Okay, these little guys are some of my favorite things. A friend of mine who also has a camper bought them for hers, but they were too narrow to fit on their door. But they fit perfectly on the shower door of our 2414. They're really nice because they've got two hooks on this side and another hook on the inside. So here are the inside hooks of the little men. They're from Umbro, and I think she got them on Amazon. We also had another hook from our old camper for hanging sundry items. Okay, more suction cup attachments. These also came from Bed Bath & Beyond or IKEA. I can't remember now. Actually, this one came from IKEA and this one came from Bed Bath & Beyond. And those two hooks came from IKEA. And that's all the outfitting we've done in here. More organized Obi pouch with VHB tape. And my little friend. The bed setup can be a little challenging. We've set it up as twin and as a queen. And we found that the twin setup just makes it easier for us to access the storage up top and also give us a little more sitting space. Okay, for our twin setup, we got these memory foam floor mattresses that we put right on top of the bed cushion below. And then we just make the bed with the cushion, because the setup of the bed, you can't actually put a sheet all the way around the cushion below. So this is the twin bed setup we use. The beds aren't made yet because we haven't quite gotten ready for our next trip yet. But this cushion stays in the middle, and it's actually a nice little almost nightstand to use between. We have a little box there to put sundry items. And if you're wondering about the pool noodles, Vic was concerned that this back brace would put too much pressure on the window frame, so that's why we've got those there. Another reason to have it as a twin setup is that you have this more accessible storage right underneath, and that's where we keep our laundry basket. And you can even shove some other things all the way to the end. I think this is personal preference, how you like to set up your storage for your clothing. We just have some boxes and baskets and haven't quite decided on a final solution here, but this seems to work for now. The same thing with these other upper cabinets. However you like to set things up, I like to keep things organized in baskets. They're easier to find, and they don't get all a jumble when you're in transit. This is the middle compartment above. We keep kitchen items here. And the front compartment above. And we keep our plates and bowls and coffee mugs and kitchen towels and other stuff up here. Like a lot of other Alto owners, we did modify the sink. We found that the little sink that came with it was just really hard to use. I couldn't even get my coffee maker underneath the spigot to wash it. So a couple months ago, Vic made this mod, took out the old one and found this nice big sink at IKEA and the faucets from Amazon. Okay, this is a silicone mat we got from Amazon. It's a dish drying mat. It's got ridges on the other side. We keep it here on top of the propane stove, which we don't use much when we're camping because we have a camp stove that we use outside, and this mat also helps to protect the glass top of the stove because it happens, this door came open and I found a bowl down there, and I imagine if there was no mat there, we would have had a broken top. Okay, underneath the sink we have more storage. I got these containers from IKEA. Yes, we did a very big shop at IKEA. Okay, this is the second shelf. Also containers from IKEA. And we just got this. It's OXO grading prep item from Amazon, and haven't used it yet, but we cook a lot, so I wanted to make sure we have all the tools we needed. This is the top drawer closest to the sink. We use these storage containers from IKEA for all the little stuff to keep them organized and for moving around. Okay, here is the middle drawer. More stuff. This little rod is actually given to us by Safari Condo to use to prop open the big front window to give it a little more structure. And those are 2 washing basins. We keep some platters there, and there's some stuff for the foodie in there too. Okay, this bottom is actually not a shelf, it's just a drawer that opens. And inside is our bucket that contains our cleaning supplies and garbage cans. Garbage bags. Here is the drawer to the back, and this is our pantry drawer. Could use a little cleaning, but we use this to organize our non-perishables. And more non-perishable storage. We could pack a lot of stuff here if we need to. Like the front, this back door just flops open, and that's where we keep cast iron skillet, the bigger cooking supplies, and our BB-8 Instant Pot, 3-quart. Love that thing. We use it a lot. A little word about insulation. We read on the forums of some other folks who put some insulation on the inside of the closets and other hidden areas, because the Alto can get pretty hot and it can be challenging to keep it cool. So we figure we give it a try, and if it makes a small difference is better than no difference. So we'll see how that goes. There are a lot of little buttons here, and Vic wanted to label each one so we knew what they were, and you can see he has a sense of humor. Okay, Vic also gave us a guide for how big our tanks were, so when we tested the levels and percentages, we'd actually know in gallons how much we had. That's how we've outfitted our Safari Condo Alto 2414. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos from our cabin on wheels. Hope to see you on the road.